So let's start up with the new kind of code, which is a reflective code. The first definition, the reflective code is said to be reflective code when the code for 9 is complement for the code for 0, and the code for 8 is complement for 1, the code for 7 is complement for 2, 6 for 3, and 5 for 4. So again, the reflective code is clear from the definition, but to have a clear idea, let's take an example of what kind of codes are reflective codes, what are the type of codes. These all questions might be arising in our minds. So to answer the question step by step, we'll just check out the number of reflective codes or the type of reflective codes. Codes 2421, 5211 and XS3 are reflective codes, whereas code 8421 is not a reflective code. Just to check out or to validate this statement, we'll just go back to this table, XS3 code. The definition said that 0 should be the complement for 9, 1 to be 1 for 8, and so on. So let's check out for XS3 code. 0. This is a complement for 9, right? 0, 0. That is 0 replaced by 1, 0 replaced by 1, 1 replaced by 0, 1 replaced by 0. Hence we can see XS3 code is a reflective code. Similarly for 1 we can check out for 1 and 8. This 0 is replaced by 1, this 0 is replaced by 1, this 1 is a complement for 0, and this 0 is having its complement 1. Therefore the criteria that the number should have its equivalent complement is satisfied in XS3 code. Similarly, we can check out in 2421 and 5211, 0, 0, 0, 0, and the complement for 9, 1, 1, 1, 1. Hence 0 and 9 are complement in 2421 and 5211. Hence we can check out that these weighted number systems are also called as the reflective codes. So now the next type of codes are sequential codes. A code is said to be sequential when two subsequent codes seen as numbers in binary representation differ by 1. That is, if one code is having a number, for example 3, then they should represent or they should differ in binary representation by 1. That's it. If 3 is the number, then the above number should be 4 or the below number should be 2. This is what the logic says the sequential code should be. So to study in detail what all codes are sequential and what all criteria can be checked out here. The type of sequential codes 8421 and XS3 codes are sequential codes, whereas 2421 and 5211 codes are not sequential codes. Okay, let's check out from the below table what we have studied now. Sequence, as the definition says, that the number should be differing by at least 1 bit. So you can check out here. Here the number 0, 1, 0, 1. That is, they are differing in at least 1 bit here. Okay, again here, this is referring, this is having a same 0. For example, let us say 2 and 3. This 0, they both have same 0. This 0, they have the same. This 1 and this 1, they are same. Now the LSB, the 2 and 3, they differ each other by the LSB, that is 0 and 1. That is, they differ each other by a simple 1 bit. Hence we can say that these codes are sequential codes. Similarly, we can check out in XS3 code also. Before moving on to XS3 code, let's check out for 2421. This 2421 can also be said as a sequential code, as you can check out. The first 3 bits from the left are same and the last bit from the right 0 and 1. That is, again, this number differ from each other by 1 and 0. That is, they have a differ only by 1 bit, hence can be said as a sequential. Now the XS3 code, as we have already studied how the XS3 code can be derived or how they are derived and what are the XS3 code. Let's have some brush up or the revision of how the XS3 code can be generated. XS3 code or XS3 is a non-weighted code used to express the decimal numbers. The code derives its name from the fact that each binary code is representing its corresponding 8421 code plus 3. That is, as I have told you previously, if we add 3 to any binary number, it gives an XS3 code. That is, if 0 is added with 3, the resultant obtained is the XS3 code of 3 or the XS3 code of 0 and so on. This is again one more example, 8. Okay, 100. The decimal equivalent of this is 8. If we add 3 to it, the resultant is this 1011. This 1011 is again the XS3 equivalent of decimal 8. Hence we conclude that the XS3 codes and the numeric codes are fully covered in our topic. And for any doubts or any queries, we can definitely check out on some Google references or some standard books like RK, SB Jain and so on.